lesson 4. How do you connect to bolster your resiliency during a crisis? You've got to express yourself. There's time for self-introspection, but at some point, you've got to reach out to others. I find that doing projects that express my passion helps me to connect with others. And when I say, when I'm talking about, connecting with others, I'm really speaking, of course, today to this era that we're living in with social media, because it makes it easier than ever before to do these type of connections. And I'm talking specifically about really two things, of course, LinkedIn, which is where you can share your professional philosophy, you can connect with potential clients, be with people that are, I say, swimming in the same stream that you are in. Of course, because you're visual people, Instagram, where you can share your talent to connect with others, but also be inspired by others visually. And maybe a little less so Facebook, especially on the personal side, because that's usually just where you share obituaries of celebrities that have died 3 times already on that site, or political arguments with adults from high school that you never should have befriended in the first place, or advice from quasi-Eastern philosophies, or Marilyn Monroe, or Master Yoda. Or you can combine them all for the best of all worlds. Best friends, Diamond's Arto girl. Okay, that's the last time. I swear. I will never imitate Yoda again. May the force be with you guys. So, expressing yourself, sharing your skills through spec and passion projects. And, once again, I mean, a spec project, that's just something you take on where you blend the professional and the passion, and you just do something because it interests you and hopefully will interest others. So it's great to do these things, but like Steve Jobs famously said, real artists ship. So eventually you've got to share. How can you do that? Well, you can express yourself by maybe writing a blog. Again, that drawing that you're doing is stress relief. Maybe put it towards a more directed use. You could volunteer to scribe for maybe a nonprofit. And of course, in this era, that means, maybe some digital scribing or infographic or presentation design. Or you could do a video production or multimedia. The thing is, it's just, you've got to stay connected, and you've got to share and connect to other people. So for me personally, what I did when the pandemic hit and I watched my calendar evaporate, I decided I wanted to produce a visual song. And so I created this this video to address the topic of the average everyday nurse or doctor or clinician toiling away during the coronavirus, especially in our hardest hit areas like New York and my city now, Los Angeles. And a professional reason was I chose that sector because healthcare is an industry where I have done really the bulk of my work this last 10 years. And so I've got a lot of experience there. But then I had a personal connection because healthcare has always meant a lot to me, because my earliest memories are of being on a ventilator. When I was a toddler, I had a massive asthma attack that at one point that was supposed to kill me. They said, hey, he's not going to make it. And so I spent a lot of my time as a little kid in a children's ward. And the nurses, I remember they took, the old school nurses, they took very good care of me. So much so that I proposed to one of them, I remember. And she said she'd wait for me. So I think she'd be in her late 70s now. You can find me on Bumble, Sharon. So this is a screen capture of the video song that I wrote called Sing for the Unsung. Like I said, it was a remote collaboration between myself and 3 other people. And I have the link in my bio if you're interested in checking it out. The end result, it was a qualified success. Meaning, the project, it grew in scope. It took the whole month of April working every day, 12 to 14 hours a day, because I felt this rush to get it out, because I felt like the country was going to fracture on this coming together to support it. And of course, and the country did. The country did fracture. So I worked every day, 12 to 14 hours a day, collaborating with these 3 incredible people who supported my passion for working for nothing across 2,000 miles, working, like I said, long hours like that. I tend to sometimes forget some basic care habits like hygiene and eating. So by the end, I had lost 10 pounds, and well, I say that the end result, I could write a diet book called How to Lose 10 Pounds in 30 Days and Gain 9 Twitter Followers. Learn the miracle of the Passion Project weight loss diet. Now, seriously, what I may not have gained in weight or massive Twitter followers, which was honestly never the intention in the first place, I did gain in what I like to think of as targeted audience hits. And that means that in that market sector of healthcare, I heard back from a lot of my former clients, my current clients. Those 9 followers that I gained, that was all in healthcare. And the response, it was super positive. And I actually got some concrete remote work opportunities to do infographic and some design presentations remotely. So doing that spec and project, to share actually bolstered my resiliency, because it created some new opportunities. Another key thing is that I had to learn a lot of new skills to do this. I had to learn some video editing. I had to learn some new software programs. And that self-education process, that is my 5th resilience lesson. And that is diversification and adaptation are the keys to resilience.